Hey guys, and welcome to another Girls Frontline 2 video, and today, finally, I'm going to be doing Boss Fight 8. Now, I'm late, alright? Very late. Sometime between 4 and ever ago, I was supposed to make this video, but now I'm doing it. These are my two teams, all free to play, and I will mainly showing you Team 2. I've showed you Team 1 like 9 times. If you need me to do it, I can do it. If you want new characters, I could do that too. Write in the comments, like and subscribe, and so we're here. I forgot to press the record button. Okay, leave me alone. Let's try this again. Alright, so I just did this and we're gonna do it again. Alright, this second half is all about stats. You want to have your cheetah on the bottom half, your Papasha always on the top, Groza on the left, and your DPS on the right. Obviously that direction seems weird, so I'll just show you for a second. And yeah, for doing this strat, you want to use your Nagant or DPS first. If you're using Nagant, it'll go so much more smoothly. If you're not, it's going to be a little bit different, obviously, because you're a different character. But you should be able to use your brain to solve it a little bit for your own character if you're using them a lot. Now, you're going to use your cheetah. Make sure you do some buffs, and you're going to put your Papasha here and attack. She's basically just responsible for destroying armor, and her damage definitely does help, so make sure you have a high built Papasha. I will say that my Papasha is at 2,000. Okay, stop moving. She's at 2,333 health, 761 defense. This is extremely important. I leveled her up high on purpose, so you understand she's level 50. It doesn't even have the full tree, if that makes sense. Like, her keys aren't fully unlocked, but you need her to be high level. When you're doing it this way, it's a little complex. You're going to need to use your Groza. By little, like very complex, use your Groza. And you'll see something. It's very important that it goes down like this. So Cheetah gets hit. She has no health. Papasha gets hit. Cheetah attacks because Groza does a follow-up. Heals herself. Now Groza's going to take damage. And then because she healed herself, Cheetah gets to live. That order only works if you don't shoot the boss with your DPS X your Nagant. Keep that in mind. Now you're going to take your cheetah, throw her on the square specifically, because we're going to bait out this attack. It's called Discipline Mark. If you get hit by it twice, you instantly die. That's not good. And if you do it like this, you should be able to never have to worry about that. So just follow my lead on that one. It's going to make your life a lot easier. So we're going to go in, kill him, heal yourself. Make sure you actually use a skill. You need her to be at full health. Okay, I shouldn't have to say that, but like, make sure you do that. Drop your Papasha here, and you may be wondering why not put her here. It's because there's a 5x5. This 5x5 attacks everyone here, and you don't want to take that damage because this side has no healer, and that's very bad. You don't want to take that damage. Now, before using your Papasha, you do, however, want to put your Groza over here and attack. Once again, avoiding the 5x5. This would be the range, but you want to do it Groza first because you need your Papasha to be healed for the end of the turns. You'll see later. But the health she gets now is essential for her living in the future. So we'll drop her over here. Use her first skill. Second skill never works. Keep that in mind. Use her first skill. And then we're going to use our Nagant. Place her here out of the 5x5, but close enough, because keep in mind the walking pace of your people. Not walking pace, but basically the amount of distance they can travel. So they're tiles. My tiles are usually 4. And if it's 4, that means that if you go any further, you won't be able to hide behind here for the next turn. Keep that in mind. Now we're going to take her and just do damage. Simple. Attack. And boom. He's going to heal. And everything should be pretty fine here. No one should die. City Warden's going to take a lot of damage, but if you have an appropriately leveled Papasha, he should live through a decent amount of the turns, honestly. Now we're going to take our cheetah, and you're going to have to put your cheetah back here. The reason you put her back here is because, like I told you, this thing has a chance of hitting her if she stands here. Since you don't want her to be hit again by the thing that does 100% damage, you want to put her back here. We're going to go in, and we're going to attack. And everything should be fine. She's going to heal. She's an extremely good healer, so using your cheetah on bad teams or teams that just die really quickly is extremely useful. Next, you're going to use your Groza, and where do you put her? You can put her here, or you can put her here. Now, if you've been listening, she doesn't have a mark, which means she has to be the one in the front to take the damage. And the reason for that, to re-explain again, this is really important because you will get insta-killed and not know why. Your Papasha has a stack. If she gets hit by it, it does 100% HP. She's going to die no matter what. So throw her in the back, keep pumping in damage. And then take your DPS, slide them over here, and just shoot them. This is more of a Nagant build, so I don't think the characters really matter. Like, they synergize well with Nagant, but I don't think it's necessary to have Nagant, so keep that in mind. It's gonna hit Groza, do literally negative damage, and yeah, everything should be good here. You're always gonna get hit on this side is what I'm noticing. I don't think I've ever not been hit here. Where your cheetah goes is very important. You're gonna have to put her right here. This square should help you figure it out, but place her right here and attack. I'm gonna use this one because it does a double heal, but you want to make sure you use a skill so it heals people, by people yourself. And then this is extremely important because you'll see next turn, you're going to need to put your cheetah next to him. Having her on this square allows her to make it there. So make sure you put her there. Next, she has 1 stack. She needs to make sure that she doesn't get hit by the thing. So make sure you're out of the 5x5. Put your Pasha here, use your ult, keep pumping in damage. And by the way, I do have the legendary weapon for Pasha that you get from a guild. Make sure you do your guilds. I got it in 3 days, so if you're patient, you'll get it. You'll be fine, trust me. But make sure you actually do your guilds because they do give good stuff. You're gonna attack with your Groza. Mine does no damage, but every point matters, so make sure you attack with a decent skill. And then you're gonna use your DPS, and you're just gonna shoot him. As you can see, we're at 77,000 points. I bring that up now because you need to understand that you need about like 96.5k. So we're going to take our cheetah and make sure you use her ult. It seems silly because you want to pump in as much damage as possible, but what you're going to do here is you're going to make sure you fully top off all your characters. This is the only time that this side's going to be able to really get heals. And obviously, since my Pasha has more attack, or has more defense than my Groza, she's going here. This attack won't heal you, because it's like a grenade. AoEs don't usually heal. But what is important is that when you use your Groza will actually heal her with her follow-up if she gets hit. And if you don't get the follow-up, your DPS will heal her. So when I use this, what this will allow is it'll allow my Pasha to live. So doing this allows my Pasha to live, gets the DPS in. And what happens is since the 100% damage thing is going to hit Cheetah, she's almost going to die. But because I used armor on Groza, she's going to auto attack, it's going to heal Cheetah, and she has a chance to live. Not 100%, depends on your stats. Boom, she barely lives. You don't understand how much I suffered to get these strategies. Please give me a break. Okay, so I'll throw her back here. Mind you, if you get a good secret armor drop, this one's pretty good. You can hide behind it for the next attack. So you can plan your characters a little differently, but if the secret armor is not there, you're gonna have to play near the standard armor. And for this, am I in the 5x5? I am not, so I'm just gonna slide myself out of the damage, and we're gonna attack. Boom. Beautiful. And now you just don't want Cheetah to get hit by it. Everyone else should have no stacks, so you just throw her all the way back here, and she's just gonna chill here. That's about it. Take my Nagant, use her, or your DPS, shoot the boss, and you should be squeezing about 9k about here, or 90k. If you're not squeezing to the but if you're not reaching like 90k, 89k by now, it's a DPS issue. It's DPS. You need to actually have stats for this. Now we're gonna I can throw my Groza anywhere, realistically speaking. Wherever's safest. The standard armor does a lot of damage, so I guess I'll just throw it here. And one thing you'll notice is this one's like a semi-good run. And I say semi-good because sometimes you can live until 8 turns. But this one's not one of those 8-turn type of days. So I'm probably going to make it to a 7, and my Nagant will probably live until 8. Your DPS usually does. But remember, like I said, you need to focus on the points, not the turns. And what you'll notice is after this attack, I should be done. All the damage I do up here, like past this, will show you that the strategy works. So I'm already at 98k. I beat it already. The rest of this is to show you that if you have a worse Groza, if you have a worse DPS, if you have a worse Cheetah that has enough health to live, if you have a worse Pasha that has enough health to live, you can still beat this. So I'm at 98k. Still have one more turn. I'm going to go in, attack. This is the best strat that I was able to find. I've done this about like 5 times back to back to back. And everything that's happened here has happened every time. There's differences in crit, yes, obviously, but this is extremely consistent. If you enjoyed this and this helped you, leave a like and subscribe. This shit took me 2 weeks. This is so damn hard. Whatever, I digress. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.